Shit. Gotta open up this stupid chat. If the mobile gods will let me. I hate this new YouTube layout. Yep, there we go. Great start to the stream. What's up, everybody? It's Epicdickbro coming at you through the power of the internet. Gonna be streaming the Dark Souls that not too many people seem to like. I have to turn the game volume down most likely so that everyone can hear me. What's the plan of attack? We're gonna go fight Skeletor's children, and then once we've assassinated, we're gonna go on to the Fecal Valley, get to the Holy Land. Where the fuck have you been? I've been busy, I guess. YouTube really hasn't been making me want to upload, because every time I try to upload, my videos get instantly copyright claimed. And that really doesn't sit well with me, because that means some people can't watch the videos that I make. And so it just really doesn't make me want to upload anything, because I have to constantly fight off copyright bullshit. That, and I've been busy with work and the amalgamation of a bunch of other bullshit. And that's been clogging up the sewer pipe that usually spits my content out. Don't go play DS2, you'll go hollow. I've got like 23 of these little Baymax action figures to keep me from going hollow, so I think I'm okay. I would like to think that my voice represents all of the hollows in every Dark Souls game ever. The undead lock away. This is where Kraten's off masturbating. Lower your game sounds a bit. Will do. Slay me with your hard cock later. Although, let's see. I can turn it way down because I don't even have headphones on. That's what I'm talking about. This would probably be the best place for whoever commented that's demise. I could slay many a people in here with this giant meat hammer I'm swinging. I wonder what killed these two men. Maybe Papa Crate shoved his giant meat sickle down their throat. Man. That is a profound statement. I gotta remember where everything is. I already ran through most of the level. I didn't even see this piece of shit. I say piece of shit because he's actually colored the same shade of turd green that these walls and everything are, so I didn't see him. That'd be some really good camouflage. Well, I guess I've run everything in the level, so I'm just gonna be coming through here, beating up these beating up Robin Hood's merry men, and then I'll be on my way to fighting Skeletor's children. If that's even still the same boss. They've changed so much in the Scholar version, I don't even know which way is up. I think this way is up. Someone sent me $10 and I didn't see the shit. Young skid marks, I'm drunker than my dad ever got. Can't hang, but I wanted to show some love. Thank you. This is where that barbarian invades. I think I already killed her. Papa Skid, I'd appreciate if you turn my asshole inside out. We'll do that later when we play some GTA. We'll get on a train, we'll fist fight each other, and the victor gets to suckle on the other one's asshole. If you were on PC, we could mess around. Yeah, sadly I don't have Dark Souls 2 on PC. I sure as shit ain't buying it again. Look at that. My character's such a man. He doesn't even have to have his claymore on his shoulder. Look at that. He's just holding it there, showing the world how big his arm is. He's just flexing constantly. He's saying don't tussle with the fucking muscle. Look at that. If only I could have the kind of balls to fight off mythological beasts like the ones my character fights, and still have the wherewithal to show off his pecs, his abdominals. his biceps to the ladies. That is impressive. A real mastodon Zimbabwe is. Skeletor and his gay brothers. Yeah, I think it's Skeletor's children. None of them are quite as swole as Skeletor was. Have you ever laughed before? I have, and I've actually done it on stream and things, and people hear my girly ass sounding laugh. It's pretty spectacular. I'm gonna try and read the chat as much as I can. The reason I stopped here was to stare at the sunset, but I got a little more than I bargained for with the levitation act my character's pulling. I guess you can't see it from behind, but all it takes is looking from the side to notice it. Alright, come on, Robin Hood. He ate shit. The fuck hit me? Oh, it's the moth. I guess I had better vamoose. Platforming. Our games are in depth. There's platforming, there's butt fucking, there's fisting, there's everything you could want from a Souls game. Oh. It makes me sad that the waterfalls in this game don't look as good as the ones in Dark Souls 1 did. I'm not gonna summon Creighton because he makes this a little more difficult than I think it has to be. Gonna put some semen on my sword. Buff fisting. Yeah. Alright, now I do not recall the order you're supposed to fuck these guys in, but I'm ace for trying. Alright, we'll take Scytheman first. Alright, he's gone. Now where do his minions spawn? Oh, and they spooge when they die now, that's new. Eat shit. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll run behind this then. Come here, you piece of shit. Booyah! It's like I'm fighting in a bunch of taped together pencils. They just are really not very durable. But I have poise! You can't do that to me. Alright, Skeletron, I'm gonna take a tactical retreat here, take a sip of this Sunny Delish. Are you ready for this? I didn't think so. Get that shit out of here. Fuck. Everything was okay till the Fire Nation. Let's walk back this way. I think that guy with the halberd is the one that makes the pinwheels spawn. So I think I'm okay. Alright, here come the Skeletrons. They spawn a lot more than I remember them spawning. I may have made an error in my judgment on which one of these to kill. Alright, Skeleton Lord, excuse me. We'll walk back over here. Just gonna rub one out over here, hope you don't mind. Excuse me, Skeleton, I'm trying to get a stiffy. Here's a couple more. It's really the ultimate simulation. If your dream is to fight a bunch of Halloween props that are taped together with super glue and glass, these skeletons may be the ultimate enemy for you. The ultimate fantasy. Now these guys here have some pretty fun lore. They were supposed to be like tasked with being like guarding the undead. Then they ended up becoming undead and shitting on themselves, so they're colossal failures. Let me take a sip of this. Gotta watch for where there it is. Gotta try and take out as many of these as I can before they wake up. Cause I hate... Really? Was that fucking it? Was that all they... Oh holy shit, happy birthday, I did it. I thought there were gonna be at least 50 more pinwheel skeletons. I guess not. Holy shit. They used to spawn in a bunch of those matchbox demons. But I guess they only spawn 2 now. Ooh. And knock these dildos apart. I don't think any of the skeletons dropped anything, did they? Besides the one over here. I don't even know what he dropped. Well, okay then. Almost giggled to hear Papa Skid was streaming. I'm glad that I bring someone some joy. What does this message say? Hurrah for the hiding space, but visions of rolling. Never have truer words been spoken. So they didn't really drop shit in here like that, like they used to. Happy B-Day. Thank you. Although my birthday's not until later on. But thank you anyway for the early birthday present. I'll get a gift card to McDonald's with that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're getting pretty close to the promised land. The land of 1,000 farts. If this bridge ever hurries the fuck up. I wonder who designed this. Because I think they should be shot. I'm gonna take off my helmet so I can... I'll wait a minute to take off my helmet. I'll take my helmet off when I get really close up to the valley so I can see it for the first time through my own eyes. It may take a second. Drink that Sunny D. I sure will. I've got like 8 of them. PP Phantoms lately. I don't summon for Dark Souls 2, I always play it solo because summoning sucks. Because you can play through the whole game by yourself solo pretty easy. If you get a summon, it just makes it to where you can be invaded by twinks, because that's all that invades anymore in this game. It's really easy to make a twink build. Take this off. Now then there's home, the Harvest Valley. Some people say Anor Londo's the best looking place in this game. I would have to disagree. This giant churning whirlwind of shit. Oh yeah, and they added new skeleton enemies down there. Splendid. What do you have to say?
Are you a traveler?
No, I'm a traveling lemon merchant.
An ore-stone trader. I travel about
Fascinating.
stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's-forsaken place.
Don't you try to lie to me. I know you were coming here all along. You knew this giant mastodon of a man that's known as Zimbabwe was coming here. So you decided to rout him off. Now don't you fucking play coy with me. You didn't wander in here for shit. You tactically positioned yourself next to the giant fart clouds, knowing that my character would be attracted to this area.
Many of these stones are quite useful.
I can't understand why you wouldn't want me looking at you this way, though. This is a pretty intimidating glare.
Oh, now your ears prick up.
I don't know about my ears pricking up. I know I got a massive hard-on right now.
This is my trade, after all.
I'm gonna get a swig of water. I don't have any green tea or chocolate milk like I normally do. But I do have some kick-ass bottles of water. Now what do you have? A bonfire aesthetic, the thing I'm never gonna use. I wonder if anyone's made some kind of a vaporwave remix of the bonfire aesthetic. I know it's not spelt the same way, but it's not missing too many letters. I'll get those from my normal supplier. Dead Again's kind of funny for invasions. Oof, that was a mean burp. It didn't even come out of me.
No interest.
I think I can talk to her a shitload and she'll go back to Majula. I think she's Shrek's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I think she's gonna move. I know there's a bonfire over here. I know it's got this shit water in front of it that makes it where you get poisoned. Yeah, that shit stays on you too, that's what'll get you. We're gonna go back to Majula right quick and have a party. Clubber the thought. Yeah, she sells good shit later on, or I would. If Skid dies to Snick Wallet, I'll laugh so hard. No. Yep, she beat me here. You ain't fooling shit. I know why you're here. You're after this dick. But you will not sample it. Let's see. And then that's your daughter, right?
Don't spend
Son of a bitch.
your needs. I know. Don't waste.
Maybe you gotta talk to her for. Either way, that's his daughter. He only sells 8 more of these, but it's not too terrible. Let's see, I'm gonna walk out here and see if I can level. What are you doing? What are you staring at? It looks like a giant lake of mercury more than it does water.
Bearer of the
It'd be funny as shit if she just pushed me though. Do I have an Estus shard? I do not have an Estus shard. Where's E and B? I think you spelt it wrong. This is what would that be? ED. This is EDB. Epicdickbro. Get that epic name, bro. Shit out of here. Although I have watched every playthrough he's done. I watched the Dark Souls 1 from the dark all the way through, and the Dark Souls 2 went all the way through back in the day. Let's see, what should I level? I could become the never get hit man if I level adaptability. I could hit a little bit harder if I leveled strength or dex. I could carry more shit if I leveled vitality. Decisions. We'll go with that. Skid, why didn't you tell me you were starting your stream? I forgot. I never know who you are, Dimmadome, because on the one hand you could pop up as Doug Dimmadome, and on the other you could come with your regular account, the Dillaby or whatever it is. So it kind of throws me off. Press the bell, caress it. Yeah, that's something no one does. I know I don't do, is use the little notifications button on YouTube to get notifications from when some uploader puts something up on their channel or when they start live streaming. I don't know anyone that does that. I know I don't. Don't you sell some shit now? She gave me the silver serpent ring. Indeed, these are lowly times. You're wearing a bunch of toilet paper and have a shit shack strapped to your back. Very lowly times. I don't think there's anything else left to do here. Mullen's over there waiting for a blowjob in his shack. The cat's over there being sexy. Shrek's hard at work. And everyone else is kind of sitting around taking a nap. Nothing for me to do here. I think there's shit I still need doing the Bastille, but I'm not gonna go back there just yet. I'm gonna go through Harvest Valley. Does Skidonic even read the comments? I think that sort of answered itself. I do read them, but I just don't constantly stare down at it. I don't have a screen up here for me to look at. I don't have a chat box. I have to look down at my phone and turn it on. That and the fact that I'm playing a game while doing everything also makes it to where I don't really wanna. I wanna read them as much as I can, but I'm kinda limited. Alrighty. I wonder if that giant homunculus down there just fucked these women so hard their back legs don't work anymore. Seems likely. You can. Oh, I think the poison wore off. It should be going down. Listen carefully, skeleton. Guaranteed. Nope, just keep moving. Alright. So this is the part that I can't really remember too well. I do remember, though, that you can use a bow and cheese the fuck out of these giants. If you actually have arrows to use, which I do have. I could be completely wrong. In the old game they couldn't aim their orbs up, so you could just stand right here. Yeah, they still can't. What if I shoot the little guy? Nah, same thing. They share a health pool, I guess. Just run past his ass. Oh shit! He actually hit me with that. I looked down at the chat, I don't know if he launched a different type of Shingon or what. Wasn't looking. I'm not too worried about him hitting me now though. They're right at the cliff. That was weird. I know I could run past him, but if I got the opportunity to cheese some shit in Dark Souls, you bet your ass I'm going to. Let's see, where's my manly sword? There it is. Now if my character's two-handing it, he holds it on his shoulder. But if he one-hands it, he's just too strong for the sword. It stands up off of him. Get ready to eat shit, Skeletron. And he's done. Alright, now I know there's a fragrant branch of yore in here. I need that shit. Acquired. You may also eat a bowl of fuck. They put a shitload of items out there, but I don't know if any of them are actually worth grabbing. A torch, that's always worth it. Maybe at the same time I can aggro these skeleton women to come up here. I don't know if they're hostile or not. Probably. Notice us, senpai. Trying. Yes, they are. Well, this one seems to want a piece of me. She got all of it. Now, I don't remember this area too well. I know the cancer mancers are up ahead. But I didn't even remember these women being over this way, so that shows about how much I remember about the game. Bunch of Titanite. They'll probably just lick your wiener tip, most likely. Alright, so there's two cancer mancers up there. Something up there. They already see me. Wonderful. Splendid. I don't remember how to get over to them. I know the little slaves will help them if they can. I'm gonna take the road less traveled. I'm gonna head up the ladder. Ooh, booyah. Couldn't even catch me. Look at that speed. They can't throw their flames up here. Let's see. I don't think anything's gonna come and get me. Against normal enemies, I'll take them on. But with these, I don't remember how to get them. I do know that they can fuck you pretty easy. That one should be the one I should have shot. It's the one up there. Alright. Pretend this is Demon Souls, cheese everything with the bow. I could. I go buy some arrows and just upgrade the bow to plus 55 or whatever. Just one-shot everything. These little shit-ass dead dudes don't stand a chance. Excuse me, sir. Would you stop that? You're ruining the structural integrity of that wall. So are you. Be kind to Mother Earth. No, I said be kind, I didn't say fuck the wall. Just rubbing his nipples all over it. You know what? I can't stop him. These two thought, hey, there's two of us, right? We can take on Sir Arthur down there slaughtering everything, surely. 2 on 1's a numbers game, guys. Come on. We got this. And sure enough, Lancelot had his way. Seems like these things kill a lot of people. Put on full desert pyro gear later. Whenever I pick it up. Whee! And the bonfire's in here, right? Yeah, it is. So at least they haven't moved the bonfires or anything, that's a relief. If I had been making the Scholar of the First Edition, I would have added in all kinds of shit. I would put like bonfire mimics, like make the map itself would fight. Like if you stepped on the ground too many times, it would aggro the earth, and the earth would try to kill you. Now this is an interesting predicament. There are a lot of these lizards. Fortunately for them, I can't ever seem to kill any of them. I got one, I'll count that as a victory. There's one of those dickheads that way. Where's that coming from? I don't know. I'm gonna continue onward. This is quite the predicament once again. Oh, I see. Well, that's smart. I don't know why I didn't think something would fuck me here. Well, now I know to cheese these people with a bow. Well played, Dark Souls. I don't think there was any way I was getting out of that one anyway. Lizard hitboxes in Dark Souls 2 are so stupid. It doesn't help that I'm using this claymore, and the claymore does not have really any good slashing down attacks. Like this is, I think, the only one. This never hits him, that goes over him. I think the regular R1 goes over him. There's just really not much. I designed that part. You can't fool me, Miyazaki. You didn't work on this game for shit. You just approved of it. Alright, they're gonna get away. Well, we had a nice try there. Oh, we actually got one. That's a miracle. I thought Scholar of the First Sin was a great game. It's a pretty decent game. I think something a lot of people get wrong is they say, well, Dark Souls 2 is just a giant pile of ogre shit. And this guy's on the other side of this. Isn't he? Yeah. I was gonna say, I know that you're back here somewhere. I remember that thing also has some bullshit hitboxes. You can just walk away from it. You know, okay. Fuck. I'm not gonna try and fight something that's gonna block up the entire thing. I'll come back with a bow. Just cheese it like a smart man. There's probably something down here that's gonna fuck me. He's just up there like, oh yeah, you got away from me now. You open that chest. You just wait till you get down to that pit of acid. Then you walk. I think you just run straight and you run to a ladder. Yeah. My memory might be shit, but it's not completely gone. Oh well. I didn't get poisoned either, did I? No, I didn't. Too fucking fast for this game. I see Ogre Man as well. I'll try to draw him out where I can actually hit him. Didn't mean to gesture. My character's just really excited about getting ass fucked by a giant Mortal Kombat enemy. Alright. Look at me. Can he throw it over here? Yeah, he can. Look at him. Why is this guy not playing in the major leagues? That thing also seems to just choose what it phases through, so that's something to remember. The AI's like, alright, we'll have it not just go through everything, but it will go through most things. It's completely up to the AI whether you live or die. Like that wood right there, that won't stop it. But the ground might. Well, you know what, maybe he'll just open up a black hole and suck everything in this game into it. I think I made him bleed. Yeah. Well, this is a really good way to play the Souls game for anyone that's uninitiated. Alright. Right in the nipple. Legolas will be proud. As he's getting closer, his accuracy is diminishing. Well, he's dead. Well, that's one way to deal with it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot you can two-hand nothing. Looks like you're just really timid, or maybe you got a paper cut. Character fought the notebook paper monster, or journal. That gargantuan boyo is easy. I disagree. Difficulty is subjective. For me, he always really fucks me. I think he has to destroy this, but the only good thing back there is, I think the only thing that's good back there is the old knight set. And I'm not even sure if that's back there. I already have everything but the arms on that anyway from farming those dickheads. I gotta remember where to go now. Let's see, that's probably not an optimal path. If I remember correctly, you can jump in, run past all of them, go up there, and get through a door. We'll attempt it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hate to ruin your sleep. Did they block it? Well, maybe I can have one of them hit it. Hey, come here, Devil Ugly. Smack this right here with me beside it. Thank you. That's not it at all. That's disappointing. Where's the door? I know there's a door over here. That's not it. That's not it either. There's quite a few of you big boys here now. Could this be it? Is there one? There's two pretty close to me, but I know they leash at the door. Come on. Thank you. Oh, it does. Excellent. Well, maybe they improved that. Also splendid. I'm just gonna kill myself. I remember the way the game used to be, you could stand at that door and they couldn't follow you through it. You can break the small planks yourself. Well, that's vital information. Next time I suicide run through, I'll go to the right instead of the left. Let's see. I haven't played this game in years, for anybody that's wondering why I'm sucking eggs so hard. I haven't ever beaten the Scholar version. I beat the original. So you can break these yourself? Well, so you can. Learn something new every day. For a petrified something, that's pretty useful. Alright, you follow me down here, where we have some room to boogie. Alright, do your... Okay, I'll swing first. I know how to play Dark Souls. There's one down. Looks like an orc. What hit me? And this being the Scholar of the First, in addition, those things can probably track me all the way across the world. We'll see. I bet they can't climb a ladder. Excuse me, ladies, just let me walk up through here. Didn't fucking think so. They gave up right there. They knew that if they came up this ladder, it was all over. I wonder if... Yeah, I thought you could climb. Maybe following me up here wasn't the best decision he ever made. Oh wow. It's just a kill fest. Alright, line them up, I'll take those souls. I don't think people expect me to read the chat, so I don't really put anything too interesting anymore. Makes me sad. Just stuff about me showing my PP. There's one down. I gotta run up this way. You ain't gonna stop me from getting up this ladder, bitch. I don't care if you do, flame on. That's how we do it. Son of a bitch. These rocks are bamboozling me. Maybe I can get the Desert Pyromancer set and just wear that all the way through the game. That would be good for the memes. Now, if those orcs that attacked me earlier were smart, they would have stood in there in the bonfire room. The fuck is that? I keep seeing something exploding over here, but I've yet to figure out what it actually is. And you decide to join the party? If me killing 5 or 6 other versions of him weren't clues in enough. Whatever. Let's see, we'll take the shield off. Can I still roll away in case he throws his Shingon Wu at me? I can. He also can't throw more than 3 feet ahead of him. Good to know. This game really makes me nervous, and it's not because it's new to me, because if it was new to me, I would just do what I'm doing now, and then I would probably also use like a shield or something. But I'm unfamiliar as fuck with this, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Like this, I fell into this pit and I have no clue where the way to get out is. I'm just gonna wander around aimlessly. I'm sure I'll find the exit. There's an item. Use that proactively until I can find my way out of this shithole. Looks like it's right here. Damn right it is. And then I fall right back fucking into it. Holy shit. Alright, round 2. Ready to fight. Take a right here. Take a right here. Back on again. If I fall in a 3rd time, I'm just gonna uninstall the game. Wonderful. Need to reset anyway, get some of those butcher guys out of the way. You can't teach that. No, I can watch 50,000 playthroughs and not a single one will give you tips like that. Fuck. Well, he fell into the pit of despair. I'm not gonna follow him. Archer Man Skid is on the prowl. Bada bing. These are the things E and B didn't teach you, like following into the small hidden pit 50,000 times. And I forgot, the game takes away your good looks if you get killed. Did he decide to just walk up here with me? I think he's thinking about walking up here with me, but he doesn't know how. Come on, I'm right here. I feel kind of bad for him. He just has to sit here and watch me pull a bow out and shoot him in the face. And the pain of this rider, knowing that he cannot steer his mount to victory, no matter what he does. You can actually see the game, the AI trying to figure out how to get to me, looking up and down, trying to figure out what is the best way to kill me. But it just cannot deduce what the best way to kill me is. Now what in the fuck is throwing that funky bullshit at me? Is there a pyromancer up there? Yeah, there is. But where? You know what? I don't have time to think. This is Dark Souls. I wonder if this one will be any smarter than the last one. Doesn't seem like it. Them boyos don't attack you if you don't attack them. I don't believe that for a second. Everything attacks you in Dark Souls, you know that, unless it's some sexy NPC with a great body. Then you can talk to them all you want. Nah, those arrows. Last one. My arrow flew true. Get rid of Robin Hood's bow. Put on the Scooby-Doo character shield. Ready to rock. I forgot that Shrek actually had bigger fanboys in this than the blacksmith Majula. Jesus Christ. Time to take a tactical retreat. Hopefully Shrek follows me in here with his swag stick. Bada bing. Oh, they don't disintegrate. Oh, there we go. I was thinking they don't turn to ass powder when you kill them. What is this? What's the lore on that? But then they did disintegrate. That guy comes through and poisons himself to death. True champion. I don't remember what the best way to go is. He has nearly killed himself. Then the expert tracking Dark Souls 2 gives you decide to turn my sword directly beside me. I guess a rogue gnat must have flew by my character's face and he just had to try to kill it somehow. Hey stupid, you wanna come here and walk through some poison urns? I bet you do. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's using your head. Use that poisonous war paint. Smear that on your face. That's what I'm doing. That's it right there. Do a Casey Neistat impression. I don't know what he sounds like, but I guess just imagine if I had a really big nose and a fucked up face, and then that'll have to do. I only know what he looks like because it promotes the shit out of him on YouTube. Oh yeah, that fucking kiss of death bullshit. Holy fuck. I may be a little underleveled for this. Tell us the lore of... Well, if you want the real lore on the windmill or whatever it is, the windmill, it's for this queen of this place who was a bitch, and because she was a bitch, she was evil, and she wanted something to keep her... Actually, what is the fucking lore? I'm gonna pop one of these while I'm here. I think the lore is she was married to someone, got ugly, killed him, but wanted to keep young or whatever, so had poison sprayed on her and became uglier. And this whole deal here with the windmill, pumping poison, and the mist is all because she wanted a bunch of beauty cream. I'm pretty sure that's all the whole lore on her. With this specific spell, I can't remember. I'm gonna run past those guys, hopefully. And of course the lock-on, which is legendary in this game, lets me target a helpless lizard down there in the mist or something. Let's walk over here. It's the worst of Dark Souls, but still cool. That pretty much sums up Dark Souls 2. If it was its own standalone game, people are like, holy shit, this is incredible. Really fun game. But because it's the successor, I guess, to Dark Souls 2, and the predecessor to Bloodborne, two really great games, it just sort of got the shit into the stick on being compared to the other ones. I think Big Boy back there poisoned himself. Yeah, he did. Walk out this way. So I can two-shot you. Make that a one-shot. Splendid. But the lore on this lady, she was just really full of herself and wanted to be beautiful, so had poison sprayed on her for some reason. And it did not turn out well for her. Just like trying to attack that bug did not turn out well for me. My Dark Souls 3 instincts kicked in where those things can't hurt you no matter what they do. I'm gonna fall on the lizard, but not plunge. That's one thing Dark Souls 3 got right, was the plunging shit. The 60 FPS that makes your character jump a couple light years also doesn't help. Maybe fall right into the raw sewage. Wasn't she cursed? It's been a long time since I've seen EMB play through, but if I recall correctly, it was something to do with her husband. All I remember is the mist is from where the miners hit some gas pockets or something, and the poison being pumped up there is what's supposedly keeping her beautiful, even though she looks like a gorgon. It's really weird coming back to this game after Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 actually had some fairly normal movement, and this game has Dark Souls movement coupled with fucking console 60 FPS, which is not the greatest thing since sliced bread, to say the least. It's really weird. We'll move out of the way before I get bombarded. Alright, come on. I don't think they actually did that in the original version of the game. I don't think they poisoned themselves like that. The real lure is the man. Yeah, the power. Fucking Jester Thomas is the real MVP. I don't even know why my character's gotten this far. Jester Thomas could have already saved the entire. Just the entirety of everything. He could have saved. Went back in time with this power, saved Lord Dran, Drangleic, and Lothric all at the same time by himself. That there's no need for the player character with Jester Thomas in the equation. So I don't know if I got my souls last time. Seems unlikely. It's not like they're essential or anything. Alright, bitch, you gonna try and kiss me? Hooyah! Oh, guess not. That spell really fucking hurts. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill her. You know what? I do know how I'm gonna kill her. I have an idea. Thomas is here. I don't remember anything. He's not an invader, he's a summon right outside the Gorgon boss battle. I've also forgotten what her name is. I've got a way to deal with an enemy like that that's trying to be a tumor. Keep your shield up. What's your highest new game run? In Dark Souls 2 I think it was like new game 1, then Bloodborne came out. I never looked back at this game. I got a strategy, hold up. Hopefully it works. No, there aren't too many good boss weapons I want, so I can pop boss souls if I got to. Let's see, who sells arrows? Don't you sell them? Yeah. Yeah, you do. I'll take 50 of your finest arrows, my good sir. That seems adequate. He says, don't waste my time, but I spent a couple thousand souls in there or something. You don't sell anything good. Oh yeah, never mind, you sell throwing knives, the best weapon in the game. Let's walk back this way. Now I think I can get her. I think this bitch is gonna be tougher than the actual boss itself, because I'm gonna have Jester Thomas with me. You didn't even buy them? Holy shit. Clicked over on the arrows. Oh well. What did I spin those on then? Too used to Dark Souls 3, I guess. I have 10 of these. What if I have a crossbow somewhere? I'll pop some boss souls or something. I have a better idea. Where's Hyde's Tower? That's the best place to farm souls at this level. You idiot. You might call me an idiot, but you're the one watching my stream. I could have swore that I clicked over on it. Oh well. I'm not really too concerned with it, because now everyone has to watch me farm souls from the most boring enemies to fight in the game. Isn't there a crossbow in Majula? Probably. Where's the Haid Knight? I know he aggroes. This guy here won't, he's too busy thinking about life, he won't hear anything. The Haid Knights are also meanies. Because sometimes you'll go to backstab them and they'll just decide to not let you do it. I'll slash him once and hold my shield up. Because like I said, the Haid Knights are meanies. Alright. Give him a little tap on the shoulder with the pommel. Leaves him wide open. I know these guys are mean too. The ones with the straight swords, the one with the big boy swords aren't hard to kill at all. But the ones with the fucking dragon dildo that they wield with both hands, those ones are mean. Haid Knights have the best armor. They have like edgy Solaire armor. So if you're looking for an edgy Solaire cosplay, they're probably right up your alley. I'm just gonna masturbate to show my dominance. Show that I am the more experienced warrior. I'm sure the Haid Knight's gonna walk over here and not be too fucking pleased with it. He's gone. These guys walk like they're holding in a massive turd. I think the Haid Knight might see me, but I think I can kill him before he can get to me. I didn't even see me. What luck. It's the best way to intimidate a foe. Just walk up to him and masturbate. Excuse me, sir. I would like to rub one out on you. I don't know where this hostility is coming from. I just want to show you my chub. He wouldn't even let me get behind him to show him the power of the pommel. What a fucking casual. Oh, he's doing that thing where he teleports to you if you're close to him. There we go. Ended him rightly. Well, maybe I didn't. See you later, Boba Fett. Let's walk this way. There's more over here, but this is the part where it gets a little dicey because there's the guy wielding the dildo, 2 Haid Knights, and then the regular guy. This one's a pushover. Sometimes if you get lucky, he'll just tap dance in front of you because he can't quite aggro on you fully. But he did that time. Skull reference, pretty much. I can walk up behind this one and have sex with him before the Haid Knight can come over here and do anything about it. Son of a bitch. And he's got the fence beside him, my one weakness. He knows that that fence is his lifeline, so he's gonna run right beside it every chance he gets. One slash, shield up. Walk over here. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. That's 2 of the only channels I really watch religiously anymore is Scala Grim and Shadiversity. I love those 2. I wonder if this game's got the meticulations they love so much. Then one last... Come on. They never can make it easy. Alright, that makes sense. Every single one of his compatriots I've backstabbed doing that, but not this one. This guy's a special case. Running R1. Are you fucking kidding me? Takes a claymore to both nipples and just stands there. It looks like a gentle breeze touched him. Alright, I do have their leggings though, or one shit themselves, so I collected the trophy. Now it's back to Majula. Let's see if I can actually somehow manage to buy some arrows this time. I can see you're a man of culture. Tell me all about the mighty anal cavity of the asylum demon. I imagine it's a very hard and crusty place, devoid of any kind of pleasure for any human being who has a soft-skinned penis. So this time... Now this guy didn't help me last time. I came here asking for arrows and he did not supply me with them. That seems like a fair amount. Alright, ready to rock and roll. I don't even know why I'm carrying this claymore. The bow and arrow are clearly the superior weapons. He's Stalin. I bet you love Vadi. Vadi has alright videos. I've never understood why people... Like, if Vadi's like, I imagine Priscilla as a dick girl waifu, therefore she is dick girl waifu, and everybody's like, you know, I mean, I don't think so, but it's Vadi, man, so I mean, we gotta at least take it for something, right? He like lives inside Miyazaki's ass, right? But I've never gotten why people take his word as law so much. They're much better lore maestros than him. Well, who am I to say? I'm just a guy that makes thick builds and can't buy arrows the correct way. Alright. Are you kidding me? Did you just decide to steal Thor's hammer? I don't know how these guys got their hands on something like that. Maybe Loki has something to do with it. And walks through the diarrhea. You know it's a successful company whenever they jar diarrhea that the employees can walk through and bathe in at their leisure. Alright, come on. Wonderful. You know how this song and dance works, Mr. Orkman. Alright, now we'll try out this strategy. Where's my bow and arrow? Cum shades and PP phantoms just seems to make sense when you think about it. Yeah. Where is the pyromancer? Forgot to equip my arrows. At least she got... Well, she saw me scratch my ass and knew what I was up to. It intimidated her. Little did she know the ass scratching was only the beginning. Headshot! MLG! Stop moving. I might be an MLG pro, but I can't hit a moving target. Ah, you fool! Right in the left nipple tit. Who's in the pissed water now? Not me. I'm just gonna keep this out for right now. Excuse me, poison bug. I have no quarrel with you. Shit. You know, there's a large part of me, my penis, that thinks I probably shouldn't count. Oh yeah, the mankin drops down. The mankins could have been so fucking cool, but the Naruto fanboys had a seizure whenever they saw the mankin masks from the trailer. You're not hurt nothing, I'll just leave you be. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly fun in there. The fuck is that? Some Silent Hills monster? There is a chest, but it's a wooden one. Not gonna fuck with it. Let's read some of the chat. The left boob is every woman's weakness. If you ever get in a fist fight with some random woman in the street, bro, just punch her in the left boob. Critical hit. Hey Skid, I love you. Thanks. Open that chest. How long have you been streaming? I have no clue. Actually, I'm not gonna use that shield to start because I know of something I can do in here. I know there's a trick, although I don't think I can do it because I don't have the big arrows. That makes this fight a pushover. It's a pushover anyway, but it's a much I'm gonna do it just because I don't think enough people know about it. Fucking eat my arrows. No foe can stand up to the mighty Robin Hood. Nothing back here, right? Yeah, there is. Skeptic Spice. I gotta be real careful here. There we go. I want to get the heavy arrows and show some people a trick. Or it used to be a trick I used in Dark Souls 2, the base version. I don't know if it still works in Scholar or not. Hold on. Thank you again to the people who donated earlier on today. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if I said anything about it or not. I don't have no clue why anyone would donate anything to me. I don't know why people even pay me any attention, but I'm glad they do. Is someone reciting the words to All-Star in the chat? Spectacular. Let's see. Hello there. Well, he's out of those arrows. I wonder if anyone else sells them. See, who else sells arrows here? Mullen might. Gotta think of all the merchants I've gotten. Let's go in here and give Mullen a blowjob. Hello there, Mullen. Are you ready for your suck session? He does not sell arrows.
Are you sure?
Hmm. Does Cat Lady sell it? This is also my unofficial squatting house for this game. Hello there.
Oh. You do have the time.
She also does not.
Suited you, I presume.
Let me think. I wonder if, what's his name? The headless guy does. What's your favorite flavor of popsicle? The orange creamsicles that have all the white cream inside. Darth Mullen. McDuff sells arrows. That's a good idea. Some people really got into this game and know everything like that. That's me with Dark Souls 3. I could tell you exactly how many hairs Andre has on his chest, but with this one, not so much. Go see Vingirl to see some big metal penises. Small arrows work. Well, just in case everyone's trying to pull a fighter PL and troll me, I'm gonna buy some heavy ones if he has them. If not, I'll just take the loss. Yeah, these are the big boy arrows, right? I don't ever use these, so I'm only gonna buy like... I'm gonna buy a pretty reasonable amount. That's what I'm talking about. And I see the souls going out, so I know I bought them that time. Let's see. Vengro. I can't remember his name. I just call him the headless horseman or something. If it's not working, it would surprise you. I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna try the heavy iron arrows first. And if those don't work, I'll try the small ones, and if none of that manages to kill the pots I'm gonna be breaking, I'll just take the loss. Ooh. I'd like to say I meant for my spacing to be that good, but that's just simply not the case. Alright, one more time. Smash those pots with your face and come fight me. Dunzo. If I'm not mistaken, the Skull of the First Edition was like the New Game Plus version of Dark Souls 2, but with a few extra things. Mostly like New Game Plus Dark Souls 2 with some unnecessary statues placed everywhere. I got the poison got to him before I could slash straight through him. That's depressing. Now we'll put on the heavy arrows. Oh shit. It seems she spotted me. It will not save her. Let's try to get one in the belly button. Critical hit. Walk up the stairs. Excuse me. And what'd she give me? Dragon Charm. Splendid. Ready to fight this giant pile of human excrement. This is what I was talking about. If you shoot these pots, they'll go after and try to eat the slaves instead of trying to eat you. Maki pizza. Oh, solo. No Wookie, Machama. Is he still after them? I think so. He does take less damage whenever he's eating, which I find to be just incredible. He's got 2 more little snacks to munch on before he's dead. I aspire to someday be as thick as the covetous demon. I think I just saved the life of that slave. Yeah, look at him, he's over here cowering. I am his savior. If I need sex, I'm just gonna come ask this man. Look at him, he's ready, he knows it. He's ready for sex. What about you? You ready too? You look a little less ready. I'll appreciate that. Let's walk through here. I don't know where to go from here. I need to tell Pyro about the covetous demon. Shit. Probably shouldn't have fucking said that shit out loud. This boss is already like the easiest one. I find the what's it, the last giant, the dilated anus with a body, I think he's the easiest. Slave lives matter. Just wiggles his tail while getting beaten to death by a fat cunt in armor while devouring skinny little shits. Nah. Skid got the dragon dildo charm. I didn't take a look at it. Where would it be? You would think dragon dildo would be an apt enough description for me to find it. It tasted like Italian meatballs because that's what I had before I started streaming. That's, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty gross. What's this? Silver talisman, that's like the branch in Dark Souls 3. Dragon charm. Something that the desert pyromancers had shoved in their woman cave, I'm sure. Hello there, cat. What are you doing here? My character's good looks were taken from him. What a shame. I must restore his charming good looks. It's the best thing he has. Who is this? I shouldn't be able to summon anyone. I'm in offline mode. That's strange. If that was your summon sign there, someone in the chat tell me. That's pretty odd. Because I'm set to be in offline mode. One down. Did you not break a bottle of poison with your face a second ago, mister? Advanced gameplay. It used to be a thing where you could move this. I guess they did away with that. Worth every bit of it. Because I know you could smash this if you fought too close to it, and there was a way to move it away from you. That's really odd. We'll walk in here and rest and read the chat for just a second. Don't forget your torches so you can torch that windmill. Yeah. Dragon Dildo has the highest piercing damage. Or it's an NPC. I find the name Beal789BR. I don't think that's... doesn't seem very much like an NPC summon to me. Could be wrong. Smo's big African drum, or Lito's half anvil on a stick. One of those weapons is really effective. The only time the Smo's hammer is effective is if you use it in conjunction with another Smo's hammer. You have to have two at once, one in each hand. Have you played World War II? I think you're talking about Call of Duty World War II. I have not. I haven't played the beta. I haven't pre-ordered it. I have one person who's telling me it's like the best Call of Duty he's played in years, and I have pretty much everyone else on the internet tell me it's a piece of shit. so I'm really not sure if I'm gonna get it yet or not. Might be a hacker. I did run into a hacker when I played this game with Frantic a while back. We ran into a guy who invaded us and gave us like every item in the game completely upgraded. And I deleted that character because it completely just fucked everything. I was one-shotting bosses and all that kind of shit. But it was really cool. You can see blood pools of blood. That's a good point. I have it set to be offline. I haven't been invaded yet since I've been playing through. Best Call of Duty, they're all the same. If you think they're all the same, I would say the first one would probably be the best. Or go by the campaign, which is usually pretty similar. It's basically a copy-paste of Battlefield. I like Battlefield, so it can't be too bad. I don't know what I was getting here. I could upgrade. Nah, I'll just level up. I think it would take a large shard to upgrade this claymore. Let me sit down here and tie my shoes. I can get 3 levels. Put into that. I'm not really going for a specific build because this game just throws levels at you, so I'm just sort of leveling up whatever as I go. Let me think. If EMB does a Bloodborne playthrough. I'm doing a Dark Souls 3 playthrough right now that I've been recording, and I'm part of the way through it, just where I play through the game, and I talk like I normally do. I like to talk about PPs and poo-poo and all the things that makes people laugh or whatever, but I also somewhat do talk about the lore of that game and how everything relates to each other. I can't do that for this game. I just know it's a big shit-filled mountain that people are mining fart gas out of for some Gorgon bitch at the top who fingers herself to her own skull or whatever she carries. Uses her own face to pleasure herself. Didn't I get another bonfire? What the fuck am I doing here? That's all. I can't really tell you the lore of this land too well, other than stuff like that. Did I not get the... Oh, it's in the tower. It doesn't count. Why do you call yourself Skidonic? It seems like I answer this every time I do a stream. Whenever I started everything, I just went by my PlayStation username Skidmarks126 because I heard a John Cena joke that made me giggle a bit. I decided to name my PlayStation network name after it, and at some point I realized Skidmarks Gaming wasn't a really great name, so I decided to change over to something else. And I want to do something with the word cynical, but there was already a YouTuber with the name Cynical, so I couldn't do that. So I thought of words and looked up words similar to cynical, and I found the word sardonic, which I had already known but never thought of. And then I just sort of put skid in sardonic and made skidonic. It's not the best name by any means, but it's been good to me. So that's what it is. You pull the thing up and then you can't hit it, but they chase you over here, so there's no point to it. Now this right here, this place is also a dick. Fuck. I have 13 of these, I'll just use that. You should call yourself Total Biscuit. I should probably just call myself Harry Partridge. I think that'd be a good name. Don't know why. It suits me. Are you ever gonna play Battlefield for the channel? I have some really... My very first video on this channel is a Battlefield 4 RPG shot montage because I was the shit with Battlefield 4 RPG shots. I could wield those things like a sniper. I was a deity with the fucking RPG. And so I said, well, you know what? I'll upload a montage of my best shots, and that's what I did. And it's got like the shitty Share Factory templates and music and everything, but that was my first video. I'm also in a really intense duel right now with this piece of shit. And he has tracking arrows and yet I don't. That seems fair. Do you not remember the Cena joke? The Cena joke was there was a kid with I think he had cancer or something. He came on and he really liked playing games, and John Cena was like he said something like, oh yeah, you can't match me in Call of Duty or something. And then he like looked at the kid and was like, please stop beating up on me. I'm just trying to have fun in the game. You know who I am, Skidmarks126. Stop beating up on me. And for whatever reason, I just thought that was the funniest shit I'd ever heard at the time. Oh yeah, they made it where you can't cheese it by putting a little wall right there. We'll just run past him. We'll fuck him later. And so I thought, well, I'm sure someone... I couldn't think of a good username for PSN. And so that's what I changed it to. Skidmarks126. There used to be mannequins in... I would say mannequin. There used to be mannequins in here. This used to also be... Didn't there used to be something else? Devotee Scarlet. Well, alright then. You ready for this meet? Yeah, you are. Because I fucking forgot about that. I knew that shit. I was on my way over to him. I thought about it for a second. Oh well, I guess Scarlet got to see me commit suicide. Hold on, I gotta change something. That was actually a tactical death. Now next time Scarlet will be really protective of me. Alright. So my good looks have been taken once again, but I think I'll be okay. These enemies seem to stink pretty bad. Ripperoni, did you drop anything cool? The mannequin boots. I don't want to fight you out here, I want to fight you in here. Walk through these pots. I know you want to eat some of this sweet poison inside these pots. That's what I'm talking about. Bada bing. I gotta read the chat. It's rare because the average person is not well read. I know most people don't know anything. They don't read any Hemingway, they don't read fucking Finnegan's Wake, they don't read any of that shit. I used to really love reading, but at some point I read all the things that I think I really wanted to. I don't really like new literature. Loved Hemingway and stuff like that when I used to read. Alright, prepared to eat shit once again. If he keeps staggering like he is, he might reach me in 3 years, if the arrows don't fell him by then. Had to kill him before he initiated an attack on me. Since when did Homer carry a big black? Yep. DS2. What's this set's name? In the other Souls games it's the Nameless Knight, and this one's just the Knight set. I'm using the Elite Knight leggings because I think they look better. I'll change out armor here in a bit though. I like this armor, but I'm not particularly devoted to it or anything like that. Fucking incredible. I think the reason they put that little bit of extra wall right there is so you couldn't cheese this other archer. Fucking incredible. I'll just take the poison, I'll eat a poison moss here in a second. It just seems like the game doesn't want me to fire arrows. That's my lifeblood they're taking from me. Alright, he's down. Did I get poisoned? That's not a big deal. Skid's the type of guy that has Pornhub Premium. Oh yeah, I've got that E621 Nitro, the Pornhub Aria on the line at all times. I've got XX Big BBWwomen.com on the hold. Trying to think. I played DS2 for 2 years and haven't found this set. It's in a little hideaway area. Whenever you're going towards No Man's Wharf from the Hyde's Tower, it's back in a little hidden hidey hole back there. Well, am I still like that? Yeah. It's good to know I can't hit him yet. I don't remember, it seems like in this game, even if you're pulling something, the game can still have stuff hit you. Oh, I looked at the chat, I didn't realize the mannequins were down here. They have those epic throwing knives I love so much. Leave me alone, I just wanna be a green, sexy looking man in peace. I don't want none of you. Just trying to live my life out here. Luckily they're not too hard to kill if they drop that shield. Did he drop his clothes? He did not. He did not shit and pet himself. It's actually confirmed lore by Vadi. The only way you get enemy drops is if they shit themselves when they die. Booyah! He saw the end coming and was not afraid. That teaches me for trying to read the chat ever. Let me take off this bow and arrow and put on the kite shield. I think I can still fast roll. You must be stirring my pasta. Fuck. I had a feeling I'd get hit no matter what I did. I'm only here so that you comments. Holy shit. Who set the phone in here? That scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know that thing was in here. I think you can stop me from catching this place on fire? When you are mistaken, Grave Warden. I don't care how stylish your short shorts are. You will not be enough. I'm not sure that anything's enough to get in the way of my character. I'm gonna go light a torch. Now that the way is clear. Hopefully I don't somehow slip and fall in Shrek's piss and fall off of the world. Or this being Dark Souls 2, fall through the world. That's also likely. His ringtone sounds older. That's because it's a landline that someone left sitting in here. It's not a cell phone. If it was a cell phone, it would be like Yuan Kazoo remixed 420 or something playing. Or maybe the Erica German March, or Begone Thought remixed in some kind of vaporwave, thing. It would not be something as classic as that. Gotta get close, but I don't want to slip and fall because of the stupid frames. Nope. This should be a good way to summon the Human Torch. Or Satan. Or Satan. Your fat cosplay duel videos are the best. Thank you. Hello there, mankins. I will not be getting hit by your bullshit today. That was a really big wind up for such a weak attack. Use one of these. I saw another one do a karate backflip up here. Where'd he go? I guess I can put that away now. I know that he's over here. There used to be one that would stand right here. Did he jump off and kill himself? Did a black hole open and eat him? That was a pretty sick backflip, though. It wouldn't surprise me if he just decided to leave this plane of existence and go on to the backflip dimension. I have everything but the mannequin mask and gloves. I think, if I remember correctly, this is the mask. Damn right it is. Let's take a look at this completely non-creepy, wonderful piece of equipment. There we go. This is like I wrapped toilet paper around my face. Let me see. Have you played Absolver yet? No, it looked really boring to me. I've seen people play it, and I know it's just going to be another one of those For Honor type things where everyone gets really excited for it, but then they get to it, it's like, oh well, this doesn't reinvent the wheel at all like I thought it would. It's just another fighting game. And then it dies in a couple months. I tried to turn that... I really did try to turn that attack around, but the tracking just isn't good enough. Ah, he got me. That's what I get for walking into any Souls area ever. The backflip dimension. Just a dimension full of people doing backflips. Starva's rape face. If I'm not mistaken, that was Adam's favorite mask in this game too. Not 100% sure. I could show where to get this set, but I'm sure if whoever asked that earlier really wants it, they'll go and they'll find it themselves. Mankins are douchey enemies. They seem like they could be an Absolver. That's just not a really good start to a run. I'm gonna go back here and rest again. Just not a good way to start that off. I hate how slow the Estus animation health replenishment is. It's better because this is a slower paced game, so it fits it. Dark Souls 3, it's really too fast. The whole game is really fast, especially for a Souls game. This one fits it a bit better. It really helps for PvP because people can't chug on you quite so fast. Alright, come on, Homer. Oh. Taking you to undo the cork on the Estus, then another 3 to take a sip. Pretty much. This time I take the shield off and bust out the bow. I can still roll like anything else too. The fuck is this? You have to reverse the controls? I guess you do. That's odd. I like how the enemies don't run up and actually attack you. They like run up, stare at you, and then want to attack. It's pretty adorable. Skid, you have a Discord? I do. I don't really know. If anyone has a link to it, they can put it into the chat or whatever. Who drew your profile picture? My friend Astrovale on Tumblr. Get out of here with those sick backflips. Oh, he backstabbed me, didn't he? Holy shit. Well, that's the end of me. I should have known better. Oh, man. That's the last time I tried to fight something without a bow in this game. I couldn't tell if that was a backstab or if he just hit me a fuck ton all at once. We'll see. You're intimidating them. Yeah, that guy that gets killed every 5 seconds, really spooking him. The guy that swings straight over his enemy, it's really scary. Once again, I'm gonna rest at the bonfire. I don't like starting off runs like that. You walk up and you just get half of your body slashed off. It's not a good way. Fucking. Just gonna mute the ringer. I thought I was gonna mute the ringer, but I guess fate had other plans. There, now it's muted. I join your Discord. Like I said, if anyone in the chat has a link to it, if they'll post it, you're welcome to join. I think Bullnuts has like a 10-minute wait until you can comment or do anything. But other than that, come on, jump down here. Come on, get in on the fun. Okay then. If you're just not here to have a good time, what are you here to have? Mankins or tryhards confirmed. This guy's just really upset about his mankin friend getting killed. So upset, in fact, he's swinging at nothing. I was really nervous about hitting those pots as well. What? I never drew. No, Cat doesn't draw anything not safe for work. She always draws cutesy things. It's if you ever see me ever put up any not safe for work type of stuff, it's fan art. Nothing she draws is, you know, what would you call it? Lewd? Isn't that the word people like to use now? Hello there, Grave Warden. Would you like to eat my semen? One down. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this mankin. Just because I hate mankins. Oh, he may hit me with that one. Good trade. Whoa, I got hit by like 4 or 5 at once. I don't know where maybe the other archer hit me at the same time. How long are you going to stream? Well, if I keep on doing like I am and trying to actually fight enemies, not just run straight to the boss like you should do in a Souls game. I don't know. I guess the mankin's taking a day off today. Okay. Guess we can have Homer Simpson run back through the pots again and kill himself. There we go. Advanced PvE tech. Skid, get that link. I'm not going to post any links because I'm running a PlayStation 4 right now to do this. I don't have a separate monitor to use for anything else. And the other thing's my phone, and my phone would just shit itself if I tried to do anything. Come on, Grave Warden, come fight me. Did anyone ever openly say they find your voice hot? I've had a lot of people send me stuff, like really private things you shouldn't send someone online, like over on Twitter and things. And I tell them, I'm like, please don't send me that stuff. I'm just some disembodied, you know, non-corporeal voice that plays video games. You shouldn't be sending me, you know, all kinds of stuff like... There's just certain things you shouldn't send to people, even if it's like a content creator you love. Probably shouldn't send them a picture of your flaccid wiener or whatever you got down there. Come on, let me kill him. He's dead! Wonderful. Probably shouldn't send me a picture of your ham wallet or you in drag, because I'm just gonna look at it like, alright, cool. Well, there you go. If you want to invite to the Discord, just message Dillaby. I think I should be safe from the other archer as long as I'm on the other side of that. Alright, there's one of you. How many of those throwing knives do you throw? There's one. No, there's two. I got one. Even if this one seeks retribution for my spam, I think I'll be alright. I'm gonna summon this one. This is the one earlier that I summoned and then I fell into the endless pit of despair. So her expectations for my survival should be so low that she'll actually just run ahead and kill everything just so that I don't die. What triggers you? I don't know. It used to be people saying I sounded like Critical did, but then I just got used to it. It just bothered me because I heard it so much. But then I just got to the point where I see it and I don't feel anything. Alright, the mankins are up here. Are you ready for this cum shade? Alright, there's one. I'm waiting for him to transcend into the backflip dimension. Hit him! Get him, Scarlet! Woohoo! You don't do shit for damage, but maybe you can keep their attention for a second. I will Black Crystal her before I get to Jester Thomas, don't worry. Jester Thomas is the only good summon. She with me? Yeah, she is. Let's do this. Hopefully a mankin doesn't crawl down here. Now where do they drop from? Because I got ambushed by two, unless the game... Apparently wherever they come from is over this way. Let me take a swig. Scarlet tanks the shit out of some damage though. I didn't even need it. The Headless Horseman couldn't handle me. Maybe they crawl up from over this like half the enemies in the game do. How serious do you take Dark Souls? It depends. If I'm playing like an actual lore through, I kinda somewhat do. But if any of the bullshit ways I've gotten killed during the stream and my reaction to them has said anything, I don't care very much. Oh, these things. Oh, that thing. That really hurt. I'm gonna take a little detour over here, let Scarlet take care of the... Never mind. Move out of the way, bitch. You know what? Thomas is a much better waifu. Now where's that thing that I'm gonna be spamming with arrows? Alright, I got this. Take off that shield mask, we don't need that. Where's my short bow? I'm really trying to MLG her here. I gotta shoot her, let the arrow fly, and roll out of the way all in the same motion. Uh-oh. She launched her tactical nuke. Didn't get me. Me dick! There we go. Now what does the chat say? Scarlet is useless. As the events unfold in this game, I'm beginning to see that. What this one drop? Shadow Gauntlets. Edgy. Go ahead and take a swig of this. These Grave Wardens don't know what they're in for. Little do they know I'm pulling out my trap card. My trap card's Jester Thomas. Thomas, get over here. I am being hurt. Come on, Thomas. He killed something. I don't know what the fuck it was. Look, maybe he killed a couple stray ghosts running around the map. You back off with my waifu. And what'd you give me? Grave Warden top. I think I got their whole set in one run through. Well, Jester Thomas, you sure did show these two defenseless dead guys who was the boss. Alright, Jester Thomas, let's go beat up this Gorgon. Look around up here. So I did stop the windmill, right? I did. Let's go this way, Jester Thomas. I don't think we can lose. You ready, Jester Thomas? I don't even need to ask, of course he is. He was born ready. Alright, Gorgon. Me and Jester Thomas are here to have some fun. If Jester Thomas ever gets in here. Oh, she has a grab attack. Jester Thomas, please. You know, Jester Thomas is less effective than I remember him being. Nope, get off of him. You absolute whore. That's right, Thomas. Get her. While I get fucked while I'm in my menu. You would think the crazy small man casting fire at her would be the center of her attention. Not so. I can't tell what's her attacks and what's Jester Thomas's attacks. That's just how good he is. He could pass for a boss. I think I made her smack Jester Thomas. I also cut off her tail at some point during the battle. Come on, Thomas, you got this. You finished off strong. Fuck yeah! Woo! Jester Thomas! My man! Look at him, he didn't even care. He'll attack, he'll kill the environment. Didn't even need to be there. Yeah, Jester's like the Iron Tarkus. Oh, that's what you pull to bring the elevator back up, I'm assuming. Wouldn't surprise me if it just drops a couple mankins in here with me. Or maybe just the end-game boss just to get it over with. I didn't know you could cut off her tail. This is the Scholar of the First Sin edition, so there's a lot of weird bullshit they add in that wasn't in the base game. I like the base game better, I think, on the whole. Now, this is a pretty interesting room, gotta say. They really went out of their way to make this world interesting, just making giant-ass empty rooms. Oh yeah, PvP Central. There's a bonfire over here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah. I'm gonna take my souls and run. How dare you compare a god like Tarkus to Jester Thomas? How dare you compare Jester Thomas to Tarkus? They are like two completely holy deities. That's like comparing Odin to Zeus. Both complete... I can't even describe, I can't even find words. I'm speechless to describe the amazingness that is Jester Thomas. They're both legends in their own right. Although Tarkus gets more attention because he's from the better game. Yeah, Cat has me reserved for tonight, so I can't do a live stream later. Iron Thomas. I'd like to see someone do a playthrough with Tarkus and Jester Thomas fighting side by side. Let's see, what should I do with these souls? I'll level up some more. I'm level 59. 10 more levels and I'll be sexy. We can also start using some weapons besides the claymore now if I so choose. Who's Cat? If you're around the channel enough, you'll eventually find out. See you later, Dimmadome. You mean a pacifist run because Jester Thomas and Tarkus would kill everything? I don't think the world will be prepared. The only way they could die is if there was a bunch of, if you had to walk through some rafters or something, in which case Tarkus would be felled, because any sort of balancing act is beyond him. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end this stream. I'm probably going to stream this some more in the next week. Right now, YouTube's really not being too kind to me with my uploads. It's really hard to upload something whenever, as soon as you do, YouTube takes it down because of copyright stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I mean, I don't even know, just completely obscure companies. Like, I could upload something, it's just a black screen with me talking, and then Pepsi would give it a copyright strike saying, nope, can't be uploaded, exists in the same world as Pepsi. There was Pepsi in the world this man recorded in, therefore our product is in this video. Can't have that. This man in his life has probably at some point drank the Pepsi, therefore we own this video. His voice is powered by Pepsi and he did not give us the proper credentials. It would not shock me whatsoever. But that's the kind of bullshit I'm dealing with YouTube, and a lot of small uploaders like Moose Torrent and Revan619 in the Dark Souls community have been blacklisted. And Revan actually deleted his channel and his Discord and everything and shit all over himself, but they've actually been blacklisted. That means their channels, their uploads will not pop up in subscription boxes or recommendeds or, you know, be promoted by YouTube at all. And I don't know how long it will be until mine gets that done to it. And the reason they're doing that to small uploaders is because small uploaders can't fight back. They don't have the clout or the resources to be able to fight back versus the upload things and being blacklisted. So YouTube's just sort of culling all the small uploaders they don't like right now. I don't know how long it will be till they get around to me. So anyway, that's just a little bit of the bullshit I'm dealing with. YouTube is not being very nice. I don't do this for a living, so it's really hard to make things, let alone deal with copyright strikes while I do it. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of this stream. I don't know when I'll be able to upload, when I'll have the energy, the time, or the patience to deal with the bullshit. I might start switching over to Twitch more. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I'll have a link in my description for this stream, so check that out if you want. And yeah, that's it for this video, stream, whatever. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully my channel doesn't die. But, yeah. See ya.